Sword Bastards was a game built on the back of two things. How do I stab a motherfucker in the face with a sword, and how can I do it with a deck of cards? With some completely bullshit lore, Sword Bastards appeared before me to ask that question during the design-based funk, trying something new for the sake of being new, which led to its core resolution mechanic, the Reverse Roulee. All actions are resolved with the Reverse Roulee, a terrible, terrible name for a card system where the titular Sword Bastards will draw a set of cards equal to their attribute: blades, pentacles, batons, and chalices. Oh, and of course your bastardry rating, from which the watch captain, the GM, will announce the difficulty, the scales of which determine the precision of what card must be played, equal to the following lead card. One drawn for the GM to kick off the roulette. If the watch captain declares that a batons challenge, our bastard draws 3 cards. Then the watch captain declares that it's going to be complex, flipping the lead card to reveal a 5 of diamonds. Any card within 3 value of that card will be successful. So anything from 2 to 8 is golden, but any 9, 10, or face card is going to be worthless. Harder checks may even force this range down further and further and further. Jokers count as anything, luckily, turning any check into an easy challenge, but if it's drawn as the lead card, turning even the most simple of challenges into a goddamn miracle to succeed. But the bastards have a few tricks to play with. The cheat line is a set of cards placed at the start of the session that allow the bastard to draw from or replace cards with, manipulating their hand in the situation, while the bastard's 13 bravado can of course be tapped to get a bonus card draw. But bravado is also your overhealth, which leads me to the main attraction of Sword Bastards: duels. Each of the bastards has a combat style they're proficient in, often equal to their attribute plus bastardry score. When blades are drawn, the two duelists clash in the streets and are ready to fight. Instead of the Reverse Roulee, duels have both sides draw their cards and arrange them in left, right, or center. Each turn in a combat, one side will place a card down of one of the 3 areas, then move to the next. When one side has exhausted their entire hand, or after 2 rounds, someone declares "on guard" and the reveal begins. Whoever has initiative will select one of the 3 sets of the first round, the second to their opponent, and the final themselves again. But these are resolved in order. So let's say our duelist here chooses the right. He flips his cards over. Any red card is offense, dealing damage directly to the target. Any black card is defense, reducing damage taken. Seems to be compensating a block on the defender, but with this bout dealing no damage to either side. The left is flipped, but all face cards have a unique effect. Jacks allow you to top deck cards, queens set the opposing suit to 0, kings double the value of the suit, aces trigger special moves, and jokers remove all of one type of either offense or defense cards from the assortment. Our bastard made a bad call in their king of hearts and 6 of hearts into 12 whole damage, only being countered with our 3 of spades. 9 damage to the bastard would normally take someone down to minor wounds, but bravado can soak some of that damage for now, but eating away our options. The final flip, the air is tense as both reveal their hand. Horrific damage on both sides as both of them stab at one another with no defense. Our bastard uses a bit of the cheat line to supplement his defense the best he can, barely scraping by with a minor injury, but our opponent is gored with 18 damage to the chest with a mortal wound and being out of the fight immediately. Combat in Sword Bastards is quick and deadly, with a good hand being over in a few swings. If our bastard went in for the center earlier, this fight would have been over immediately, but it's all about making calls and bets about what they have, each weapon influencing how many cards they can use, as well as their ace skill playing a part in the mental calculation. The goal is to play a bastard. Think fast, think bloody, gang up on people, open up with a pistol shot, gamble with they, and stick them in the side with a knife before that nightmare musketeer can kill you. You are not good people, which extends to the meta element of being a gang of bastards in the early modern city. You collect extortion money and rise through the ranks as just being toughs and horrible people. You produce nothing. You're parasites on the criminal underworld and people are just frightened of you. But one bad hand and you're bleeding in the street like everyone else. Does it work? Yes. Does it work well? That's a very different question. It was a game built on the idea of trying something new rather than trying to create something more than that. And does it succeed at being different? Yes. For me, at least. I feel like I need to go back and rework some aspects, as nothing too extreme, though. More of a proof of concept and realizing that, man, card games are a pain in the ass to work with. My name is Notepad Add-on, and this was Sword Bastards. If you like what I do here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. All links down below. And many thanks to the City Watch contributors fund for continuing to fund my daring quest to catch these rapscallions. Godspeed, good luck, and never bet on Lady Luck.